All right, the last thing I want to cover is export settings. Okay, so I've gone through, I've played my video, I'm happy with it. All right. So now it's just a matter of exporting the video itself. So I'm going to come back to File, I'm going to go to Output, and then I'm going to Export to File. And it's going to give me a bunch of options. All right. I'm calling it Sync Master because I'm primarily concerned with what I did here. All right. And I can click Save, and no, don't do that because there's a lot more stuff to do. I'm going to come up to where the export settings are. I'm going to click on Untitled. All right. I am going to send to QuickTime Movie. All right. So I'm going to click on that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Options under Send to QuickTime Movie. All right. If you go up to Export As, it's coming up as an audio codec. All right. So what I want to do is I want to actually change that to, I'm going to go with MPEG-4. Actually, no, I'll go with, I'll go with MPEG-4. All right. So now this is getting ready to export. I've included the inactive audio tracks, but everything is active, which is fine. If you don't want to include inactive audio tracks, then deselect this. All right. So for the video, we've got the project raster, which means that it's going to be 1920 by 1080. The image is going to be 1920 by 1080. Aspect ratio is going to be 16 to 9, or 16 by 9. And my output is going to be 29.97 because that's how I created the project. Color space is going to be Rec 709. All right. Compression is going to be the standard Avid compression. I want to change this to 10-bit instead of 8-bit. And then for audio, we're going to go to linear PCM. I'm going to click on the mix itself, and I'm going to make it stereo. And then it's 24 bits per sample. All right. For the most part, I'm okay with this. I'm happy with this. I'm going to click Save, and then Sync Master is going to be saved to my hard drive. All right. So it's exporting Sync Master. I'm going to come up to Media Composer, File. Actually, I want to click on the master bin first. File, and I made a slight error. Master bin is here. File. Now if I click Save All, it will save all. File. Go back to Media Composer, quit Avid Media Composer. And then it's going to ask me if I want to leave, and then leave. All right. So because I know how this works, all right, and I don't mean to presume, I mean, I'm sure that you all know how this works too. You think that you did something right, and turns out, all right, that's not going to work. I have to use VLC. You'll find out that there's all kinds of issues that creep up. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Open File. All right, then I'm going to go to T7, and then I'm just going to go to Sync Master, and then Open, and then VLC will open my clip. All right. If I had done it as a movie, what I want to do is I want to be able to sync the audio and the. If I had done it as a .mov file, then QuickTime would have opened it. But I'm using MPEG-4 simply because I wanted to in this particular example. All right. So again, when you're exporting, it can be .mov, that will open in QuickTime, and then MPEG-4 will basically open with VLC or on Windows-based computers. All right, and that's pretty much it. And as I'm playing this, using Avid, from there create a master sequence. And that's it. My clip plays. I'm happy with it. Audio doesn't sound weird. Everything came out the way it was supposed to. And that's how you export.